Counter number 3 is one I worked on. I've been working on since 2008. I kind of had a project for myself working on ankle kicks, and really got a lot of great details. First saw this particular one at the 2005 CSW camp, since Eric Paulson showed it, and then I just, I got a lot of help from Khuen Khru Jeremy Wires and Khuen Khru Dan Burke, both from Oregon at the Thai camp. So what we want to do is, when I see that overhand right coming, I want to step on a 45-degree angle with my right foot. All right, one more time. I want to step at a 45-degree angle with my right foot. That puts me on the inside of the arc for his right hand, okay? But it also creates a powerful motion in this direction. And in fact, if you can see this tape here on the floor, let's have you take a small step forward. This line here demonstrates exactly the line of attack I want my shin to take. I want to basically drag my foot on the ground and kick him right at the ankle and just kick right through that. Okay? His weight will be on his front foot. If it is not, because he feels like something's up, then he really has taken away his ability to deliver power with his right hand. It's hard to put a lot of force on a punch where you're light on your front foot. Okay? He's going to be heavy on that right foot as he drops that overhand right bomb. Bang. So what I want to do is step on a 45. This hand here covers. This hand here is going to check. And I just kick through his ankle. Go ahead and bend your knee and put some weight on that front foot, just like you're throwing it again, just for demonstration purposes, and so that, it's hard for people to just stand there when they know they're going to take a kick. So I'm going to let Kaiser throw a couple big, heavier shots and let him drill me a little bit. You wouldn't want to do this in a fight. A little harder, harder, harder. I was like, hit it hard, hit it hard. Better, more. Good. Boom. Oh. Time. Bang. Okay. There. He won't always fall. Sometimes I'll fall on this kind of like that. A lot of times I get a stumble. This kind of thing. Okay. Don't try to feed anything. Just be natural. Big overhand right. Power. Boom. Boom. Bang. Right kick. Sensei Paulson shows the Cuban uppercut as a follow-up. So as that comes in, I make him fall forward. I just let him fall on that thumb up. Kind of like this first knuckle. You don't want him to hit your thumb. That could hurt without boxing gloves especially. But I'm just kind of giving him a little nip on the chin because he's falling on top of it. Bang. Boom. Left hook. Right kick. Jeremy Wire showed me one where as that punch comes in, I'm here, and because he's downward, he's kind of bent over, he's going to want to stand up. I'm waiting for that. As he comes up, boom, I drop my own overhand right, left uppercut, right kick. So one more time, right here. Now again, you really want to take this in reality. Put some heat on it. Harder. Like hit through me. There you go. Boom, bang, bang, bang. Okay, one more time. Sorry. You okay? Again, in reality, you don't want to take these. This is just to help him for the drill, help himself to condition himself to put the weight on that front foot so he can demonstrate this. Bang, overhand, uppercut, right kick. All right? Inside ankle kick. And last thing, one thing that helped me is, this is one that's kind of hard to do nice, so be careful with your training partners. Sometimes if you're working on it as a drill, you can have your partner turn his shin guard in to protect his ankle a little bit more. But it's not one that can be done really lightly and have it work well. That last piece of technique and wisdom came from Khuen Khru Burke. He said, "Oh yeah, Brian, you have to kick that ankle with vicious intent." And that once I kind of bridged that gap, that was kind of like the last straw that needed to be in place for me to really start taking advantage of that inside ankle kick. So there you go, counter number 3 to the overhand right, the inside ankle kick. The next one is more for an MMA situation. Overhand right's coming. I simply lower my level. I want to protect against the knee. Front knee drives in. I shoot. Now, Kaiser likes the Kaiser and Shirk. Those guys, they like that. Even Chris Wells, they like that. What do they call that one? the quick double, the power double.
Blast double?
Blast double. They like the blast double. I personally like Chris Well's lift double. Doesn't really matter. He's coming, I drop, I hit. His weight's on his front foot, so it's hard for him to sprawl. I'm here, I lift. I can carry him over to the cage, dump him, whatever. Worst case scenario is I'm underneath that punch, okay? His weight's on that front foot, I just bait him. Oh, wow! I'm not going to talk too much about the intricacies of the form on the double leg. We've got Chris Well showing that. He's the one I learned that from. He's a much better instructor and technician on that double anyhow. But to show that it's there, overhand right, come in, drop, attack, shoot in, put your hips under, you lift them up. All right, the next one is one that Coach Kaiser developed, again, for these grappler type guys that don't realize that there is an art and there's just as much logic and science behind, just as much of a chess game behind the striking aspect as there is the grappling. He developed a really nifty little tool for them, simple device to get them, close a gap, get in tight, and get into a clinch range where they can work their grappling. He didn't ever give it a name at the time, but I liked it, started doing it myself, and I just call it the linebacker, or basically the linebacker, or the lineman's tackle. A lot of times you guys see guys in football, they'll be hitting the blocking pads and running across the room, pushing. So what he'd do is, he'd wait, and whenever something forward pressure from his opponent, you just cross your arms over your face, keeping everything tight, and looking right through this little hole right here, and then just blitz. Now you're in close, you close the gap, you protected yourself. It's a simple method, and it works really well. Especially for guys that don't have a lot of time. Sometimes you get guys that walk in and, like, I got a fight in 2 weeks. Can you help me get ready? We usually laugh at them and then we say, how much money do you have? This is that for those types of guys. But at the same time, it can be used really well. The tips of both elbows are pointed forward. Sometimes you get lucky. We'll turn around here. Sometimes you get lucky and that point of the elbow will land right on the bicep. And that can really hurt someone's bicep. And make them not want to punch. Sometimes you put that right in their face, boom, that football blocking tackle right in their face to get them moving backwards. There's not really a lot to explain about this technique. It's pretty simple. Cover your face up, make it nice and tight, and just run through that guy. Boom! Body lock, double leg, put him in the fence. Follow up however you'd like.
Yeah, I like the punching blitz follow up too. You can try that.
No, go ahead. So I'm here, I load up, boom!
And then come into your own punching blitz off of that. Basically just coming right out of that motion into your own left-right blitz. Nice. Right down the middle.
So there you go. It can work for strikers as well as grappling guys and dudes that mix it up. So there you go. The linebacker counter to the overhand right.